Radiant's turn to ban.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the AEF Season 2. This is Washed Up, the Team Potential. Now, look at this. How nice is this? This has all been updated. I'm going to turn off the draft overlay because it's in the way. And we're going to get the draft on the way. Let's just get familiar with. Oh, look at it. It's just a thing of beauty, really. Oh, it's just. It looks so much nicer than it did before. I'm blown away. So we've got Tree Ant and Venomancer being banned along with Night Stalker and Kunkka. Okay, interesting bans. We have 4 standards. And they're going to go Clockwork. Now, Clockwork has been extremely popular during the AEF season. I think he's actually one of the most picked heroes. Let me have a look. Yeah, he is most picked. He's right up there. They're going to go Puck straight off the bat, Washed Up. Now, that could be an offlane Puck, or it could be a mid Puck. Not sure, but Shep at Home is looking to take the Puck early and set something up here. It's interesting to see the Puck be picked so early, unless they're thinking some sort of Drow. Ooh, they're going to go Rubik. Okay, Rubik, very strong hero. Is good in the meta, offers a lot of things, offers a little bit of control, a little bit of damage, and it makes teamfight much harder to run. You really
10 seconds.
If you're going to run teamfight, you need a hero that well, is an enigma and has some ability to ensure that his spells don't get stolen. So we're into reserve time now for Team Potential. Jayco deciding what he wants to take here, and Team Potential in general trying to figure out what they want to do. The Clockwork also opens up a few different directions that Team Potential can go. Could be a 4-position Clockwork, like a roaming Clockwork. We've seen that work to great effect. It could also be a position 3. Ooh, Earthshaker. So, yes, it looks like it will be a position 4 Clockwork with Earthshaker taking up the 3 role and looking. That's a lot of stun. However, the one issue is the synergy between Clockwork and Earthshaker.
5 seconds remaining.
Insofar as generally you want to hook someone, get them in the cogs, and then drop everything on them. However, with Fissure, it makes it somewhat harder, because often you can block your own team from getting to the target that Clockwork has initiated on. The other thing about Clockwork is you're pretty much limiting yourself to ranged carries only.
5 seconds remaining.
You see, when Clockwork is paired with a Sven or something like that, very hard for that hero to get into the cogs and deal damage, especially pre-Blink Dagger. Dink Dagger? Yeah, sure, Blink Dagger. Arc Warden has been banned. Lots of pros have been spamming Arc Warden in the pubs, and we might be about to see TI7 be overtaken by the Electric Man. Lena banned out by Washed Up, and Luna as well banned out. Luna is the kind of hero that does pair well with Clockwork. If you go caster builds, go Aghanims, you can cast the what's it called? Orbital Ion Cannon? It's not the Orbital Ion Cannon. Does it show me? I forget. I completely forget what Luna's ult is called. It's not Lucent Beam. Yeah, whatever. Queen of Pain has been banned by Team Potential, and we're going to have the second phase of picks. Washed Up are going to open with their pick.
Seconds.
You would think that the Rubik is going to be either the 4, the Roamer, or the 5, the hard support. And the Puck is either the 3 or the 1, being off lane or mid lane. with the Queen of Pain taken out, the Lena taken out, and Dark Warden, the mid-heroes are somewhat limited. Now would be a perfect time, I think, to pick up the Dragon Knight if they're going to go all in on the push. And that would mean the puck goes offlane. Or, alternatively, they can pick up their 5 position. Or, alternatively, their 4 position if they're going to push Rubik back to support. Pick up a roaming hero here. And maybe wait until the last pick of this phase. Or their last pick of this phase.
Turn to pick.
Shadow Shaman. So, interesting. Push is developing here. The Shadow Shaman wards, obviously, are incredibly strong at taking objectives, especially if you take a fight near that objective and you're able to push down the lane. He offers lots and lots of control.
Dyer's turn to pick.
Okay, we've got the two-headed dragon. THD, Jakiro. Some push from Team Potential. He'll be a 5-position Jakiro, I would say. Good at dealing with the puck. And really...
10 seconds.
Really not that great against... well, it probably is quite good against the Rubik, because you don't really mind any of your spells getting stolen. They're pretty low cooldown. It's like, yeah, whatever. You know, none of them are game-changing, like Black Hole or Ravage. Sure, you hit a good Ice Path. It's really good. An Ice Path without a cast animation with 0 cast time is pretty godly. However, it's not game-losing in and of itself. Especially if you pick up a BKB carrying core. The Rubik is... The Rubik pinching the Jakiro spells isn't what you're worried about. You're probably more worried about the Rubik pinching the Earthshaker's spells, to be perfectly honest. And now, I think with this pick, we're going to see the washed up draft solidify around an idea. I mentioned the potential push idea of them going in for the Dragon Knight or the Drow, and
Radiant's turn to pick.
okay. That's very, very interesting. Gyrocopter. I wonder what the build's going to be here. I would assume it's going to be Ship at Home taking the Gyro to the safe lane. And if he does, is he going to go
10 seconds.
some sort of lifesteal into Aghanims? It's quite strong. Gyrocopter is exceedingly tanky with talents these days.
Dyer's banned now.
Doesn't show me. The Invoker.
Here's the
Anti-Mage has been banned straight up from Washed Up. They take the Cabal Sundering, Blinking, Slamming Anti-Mage out of the pool. They don't want to deal with that, which is probably fair enough. However, I'm not sure it would fit with an Invoker lineup. TA gets banned, which is fair enough. Invoker struggles against TA, struggles to get rid of the refraction charges, and struggles to harass her, and in turn can take quite a bit of harass himself, and even is vulnerable to dying at level 6 solo to a TA assassin.
5 seconds remaining.
They've still got 1:28 of reserve time here, so they don't have to jump at this pick straight away. They can think things through, decide what kind of carry they want to go for. They're going to need something that out-carries the Gyrocopter, or alternatively will help them end the game before the Gyrocopter can come online. The downside with Ag's, Mask of Madness kind of build is that it is a little bit slow. Gyrocopter's timing seems to be a little bit later than it was previously. Gyrocopter was known as an early game fighting carry. He'd get phase boots and level 8 and he'd run at you. And there wasn't really much you could do because he was very, very strong. It seems that the timing now comes around level 20. Ooh, Faceless Void. A very interesting pick in the carry role, and it's going to be very, very dependent because Faceless Void is one of those weird carries. Batrider. Okay.
What? Conga!
There we go. So that is the teams. Thank you, Cognis. It is called Eclipse. Luna's ultimate is called Eclipse. I had a complete nutter mind blank. Crazy Blood's going to take the Faceless Void. I'm assuming this is going to be a safe lane Void. The thing about safe lane Void is that he is somewhat later timed as well. It combos very, very nicely with their team, though, I must say. You chrono someone, Sunstrike, Jakiro business, that's a dead hero, regardless of how tanky the Gyrocopter is. If they catch, a good chrono, there's potential for 3 or 4 deaths just based upon the chronosphere placement and the Invoker being able to place his spells to greatest effect. That being said, Void is the kind of carry that often just feels weak. He doesn't come online terribly fast. He doesn't offer much in the early game. He's a little bit vulnerable, and he may just get run over by the Bat Rider here. So I'm just going to turn down the music just a tad.
Prepare for battle.
And we're going to jump in the game. Oh yeah, now we've got logos and stuff. Okay, so it looks like Pengu's going to go mid with the Puck. Okay. There's an update to download. Oh my god, the patches, all the patches. Now, Suck on D's looks like he. Yeah, Suck on D's is going to play the roam this game. And it looks like Tobes will be playing support. Curry Puffs has been spotted out. They know exactly where that ward is. So that will be de-warded rather quickly. Jakira is going to come over with a sentry and find that out. Raz is playing the roamer for the Radiant, with Jayco being the hard support. Oh no, he's missed it. Did he miss it? He's missed it. Oh dear. That is, well, it could be disastrous. We're about to see whether or not it will have a major bearing on this lane, because I'm a little bit confused here, because Crazy Blood pinged it exactly. Like, he pinged exactly where the ward was, and I thought that the Jakiro would walk over and just ping, like, put the sentry down where it needed to go, but apparently not. Rightio, so we've got Notorious playing the Invoker here. This be an interesting game for him, especially if he loses his lane, because the Gyrocopter could, well, the Gyrocopter and the Shadow Shaman could potentially take all their towers very quickly. And the Invoker's going to get completely zoned onto this first wave. Pengu has had a great block. The wave was picked up by D's at the barracks, and they're just going to stand there and punch one another. And this is a great trade right now for Washed Up, because Pengu is just getting everything out of this lane, and that is bad. Bad for an Invoker, because he needs levels, and if he doesn't have levels, it's just disastrous. So he thrives on having a high level in Exort. He's going to have to pop his salve here. Pengu nearly got him, which is phenomenal, and the level difference already. The wave is pushing quite nicely, so Notorious will get some CS here under tower, so long as he can CS under tower. He missed that one. And Pengu's just going to right click him, keep the pressure up, and that's a really, really good trade for Pengu there. He's taken out so much HP of the Invoker that it's just hard from here on in. The Invoker will have to ferry out another salve, I would say. Oh, and Pengu's going to go for it. Raz is in the neighbourhood with the battery assault. Pengu could be in a big amount of trouble here. Oh, he's going to turn. He's going to go for it. Gets the phase shift off. I think this is first blood. Yeah, Raz Dota brings it in and brings it home. That's the first blood. Pangu just completely overplaying his hand. He had no idea where the clockwork was. Roshan Stacker snipes the rune from underneath D's, but he's going to have to back up here. Oh, he mistimes the stun. He might have been able... No, it wouldn't have stunned. He doesn't have any points in Aftershock. So, fun times are being had all over. Crazy Blood's going to... this is going to be very interesting for him. I love the early stick pickup. Batrider is possibly the spammiest hero in the game, behind Phantom Assassin and Zeus. But meanwhile, Shepherd Holmes just up here, chilling, having a great time. 12 CS. And Raz is in a world of hurt. Maybe if he TP'd straight away there, he would have got out. Oh, he's going to... No, he didn't quite make it. Shackles into lift. Oh, they don't have lift. They're going to body block him up. They're going to... Oh, he's tanky, but no. The zap from the Rubik brings him down, and that's 1 kill apiece now. 3 minutes in the game. Curry Puff has completely toasted his mana pool right now. Jaco hits with only 1. Pengu gets the solo kill mid, which is probably always going to happen. The Invoker does have a second null tally to help him in lane, but I think he needs more than that because Pengu is styling right now. Full level ahead, he's just taken that early game advantage and is running with it right now. He's got a salve, which is probably very needed because Pengu is outputting some harass right now. Shepherd Home, having a great time. Crazy Blood, he's having a pretty good time as well. But the difference is that, well, Roshan Stacker has just gone jungle. He's gone Iron Talon and Woods, which, like, is probably reasonable, I think, considering the fact that he was not going to get anything against the Gyrocopter Shadow Shaman lane. That is a lane with a lot of kill potential. If you get shackled under the Rocket Barrage, yeah, nah, that's... yeah, nah. As a wise Australian once said, Curry Puffs is taking a little bit of damage. Pango's in the area. He gets cog blocked. And Curry Puffs could be in a little bit of strife. He's going to dodge the Sunstrike. Jaco burns in the fire. The neutral creep gets Curry Puff. And meanwhile, Raz can't get around. Cyclone D's rocks up and they're going to tank this stack. This ward paying dividends, I reckon. So, Crazy Blood working on some treads. Tread's very good item on Void. A little bit of attack speed. Also gives you the ability to tread switch. Notorious having to pop another salve. He has a full wand completed, working on the boots. If he farms well, he might be able to recover his Midas timing here, but it's dependent on him farming well, and it doesn't look like they're going to let him. He's only level 5. Pangu's got his 6. Notorious is just going to walk back under the tower. I think he's fine. He's pretty tanky. He's got wand. He's got raindrops. Washed up. Suck on D's. Suck on that. And he pops wand, goes invis, and he's fine. Meanwhile, the TP is going to come in from Jaco. The right clicks come through. Raz is in the trees. Maybe he gets away. Tobes is slowed down by the dual breath. Jaco really doesn't have much else, and Tobes is just going to walk this one off. He's fine. While the ice path comes through, Jaco, nah, he's going to pull out.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, 2 carries just farming away. And I need to cough, so just give me a moment, I'll be right back. Okay. Curry Puffs is starting to get a little bit of space now in the bottom here. Bit of a fight over this rune spot. Raz brings in the sentry straight away. Jaco will come back and de-ward that. Meanwhile, mid lane. The Midas is queued at 7 minutes into the game. He's been under pressure, but he's doing well so far, Notorious. And Pangu has been pushing hard, however, hasn't managed to find as much as he would have liked, I don't think. He's 2-2. I think he would have liked to have been 3-0 or 2-0, but he's had 2 deaths. So, a little bit unfortunate. Crazy Blood farming up a bit of a stack. He's going to go Lincoln's first. This is something that I wonder about. The Lincoln's first build. We've seen it out of pros, and regularly it is poor. Shepherd home looks like he's going to work in for either the S and Y or nothing happening. Crazy Blood looking for a Chronosphere. Oh, I think they might have been able to kill him there. They chronoed him. Invoker Sunstrike. But yeah, the Lincoln's first build, it just seems to lack damage. Yeah, there's the Chronosphere. No Sunstrike. Where's the Sunstrike? Invoker, are you paying attention? Oh dear. Notorious. The thing about playing Invoker is you need Sunstrike kills. If you get Sunstrike kills, you get a good minus timing. That's how this works. By him not taking that, ooh, he's in a little bit of trouble. He's been silenced, right-clicked. He's got 23 HP. He's going to escape with 0. What a player. And he's going to shrine up and he's going to be fine. So Pangu, again, he doesn't...
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
He's trying very hard to get kills here in this mid lane, and it's just not working out for him. We have the Band of Elven Skin and the Ogre Club queued up for Shepherd Home for the Dragonlance.
Radiant's top tower
Lots of heroes in the mid lane. Crazy Blood is... well, he's got his Ring of Regen, or Ring of Health rather. And Shepherd Home gives 0 shits. He's just pushing in the tier 2 right now. Curry Profs is going to get behind the tier 1 in the bottom and cut the wave. Meanwhile, Crazy Blood's going to rotate in. I don't think they can kill that. He's pretty tanky. And talking about tanky, we see that the new talents, 225 health, 15 magic resistance, cooldown reduction, and flak cannon, coupled with lifesteal. It's very, very strong. He's very durable.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind.
And right now, Shepherd Home is just applying map pressure.
Their structures. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Curry Puffs is going to farm up here. And right now, Team Potential need to... well, they have Chronosphere back up. They need to go find something with it. They need to Sunstrike, kill, try and recover the Invoker's Midas timing. He has no mana. He'll get off the Invis. And Pangu again comes up short. That's, I want to say, the third or the fourth time that he's gone for a kill and hasn't been able to make it happen. Suckon D's is in a little bit of trouble. The Echo Slam! Roshan Stucker says none of that. And he's going to TP away. He should be fine. Pangu's going to miss him. And the TP now from Jaco. What a play by the Team Potential boys. No stuns. We'll TP out in front of your face. See you later. They need to... ooh, Crazy Blood. With the Invoker, if the Invoker was closer, he could kill that. Definitely. But right now, Notorious is behind on his timing on the Midas. He needs it. He should have had it a minute and a half ago. Perseverance completed on the Void. But you can see what I was referring to about the timing of a Faceless Void as carry. It's 12 minutes in the game. Where is he? This bugger's, you know, he's everywhere. He's pushing towers. He's got 2 items, and off he goes. You know, he's creating pressure on the map. Whereas the Void's not going to be ready to go for another, I want to say, 10 minutes. Even then, like, he's still going to deal no damage, and is going to require a big commitment from his team to get kills and create pressure on the map. Notorious just blitzing down these waves. Meatball. And we see a familiar here where he's skipped the talent and gone straight for the point in Exort. Well, this is definitely a dead Invoker this time. Just a simple rotation as 3, and Pangu gets the kill that he's been looking for the last 8 minutes. Roshan Stack is actually having a great time though. Let's go over to net worth. I feel like that will be more informative. He is having a great time though. He's got 2 points in Fissure. That's weird. Normally you'd see more in Aftershock, especially with this kind of jungling build. Meanwhile, mid lane, that is a Jakiro being lassoed and murdered. You can see Washed Up are hitting their timing right now. They're ready to go. And nobody is. Well, and as I was saying, the damage from a gyro is just great. Sunstrike on the mark. It isn't going to be enough. The meatball is going to hit the cogs. They hook in. Invoker's in a little bit of trouble here. He's under control by Toes. Pengu's going to go in. The Wolves are dropped. Pengu under the tower. Phase shifts the tower shot. Jaco in an odd position here, way out in front. They're chasing the puck. The 3-man Dreeg coil, he phase shifts again, he orbs back the other way, he dies. Curry Puffs looking for some cleanup kills, he's burning them all down. Raz in a lot of trouble, there's 3 dead, there's only 2 alive. Now Tobe's wrapping around looking for the kill, the tower dies. And that is it. The first major engagement of the game is in the books, and it results in a 2-for-3 trade. At root negative. Invoker is Dom, by the way. He's just tagging up like an idiot. Well, I'm going to call him Notorious. Because that's what his fucking tag says. He's going to be Notorious from here on out. And he still doesn't have his Midas. This is becoming a very large issue. And that's a Nova Lao Sunstrike, if you've ever seen one. What, he hit a stationary target? All Invoker players love Faceless Void, because he has that strong setup that you need. Shep at home, I don't think there's really anything he needs to worry about right now. He's very, very strong. He has gone for the health talent. He's got his Hurricane Pike queued up, and the Washed Up team are smoked up behind the gyro. They're going to look to move in here. If they could find the Invoker, they're thinking maybe the Invoker's farming camp here, but it's going to be the Faceless Void, and he dies. Very, very easy kill there, and yeah, the ward is circled. This was dropped a little while ago. It was dropped on the first incursion when they picked up the Invoker the last time round. The Invoker finally finishes his Midas at 15 minutes, and will go straight in for the Ags, but I'm not sure he has time. And this was the question I had about this draft. Do they have time? With the Serpent wards being dropped here, Roshan Stacker is on the hillside, however, he... oh, the Sunstrike just misses the hook shot in from Raz. Will pick up the puck, and that's pretty good. Raz turns on the blade mail. I think that's worth 500 gold for 225. You're position 1 for the position 4. You'll take that any day of the week and twice on any day ending in Y. And they managed to defend the mid tower. So very nice play there by the Team Potential boys. I was going to say Team Potential team, and then I realised how bad that was in terms of English. And right now they just need to create space. The Void does have Chronosphere off cooldown. He really needs to go get a kill with it, because that's the only way he'll propel himself back into this game, I think. He has no Midas. He has his Lincoln Sphere. Well, he's still 1,000 gold off it, so that's another, what, 3 minutes? So he should have it by 20 minutes, right? which is a reasonable timing for a Lincoln Sphere. However, what then? Raz in the neighbourhood has his blade mail. Not a bad item, especially considering when you're losing. Notorious has his point booster finished, so he's only another 3,000 gold away. Pengu, Blink Dagger, Treads, double null tally, working on the Veil of Discord, which actually has some very nice synergy between the team. Gyrocopter has a lot of magic damage. So much magic damage, I have seen Veil built on Gyrocopter. It was terrible, but it wasn't that bad. That should be a dead puck. Yes, it is. And that's a good kill. And here comes the Chronosphere. There's no Sunstrike right now. However, the Dual Breath, the D's with the stolen hook shots in, earns up the Roshan Stacker's Earthshaker, and then beats a hasty retreat. That's some Yapsaw level plays if I've ever seen one. Raz is in a world of hurt right now. He's just going to get right clicked by Topes. Shepherdheim is in the neighbourhood. He'll get the Jagero. Yeah, too right you are. For an old man, you're very dangerous. Meanwhile, Notorious is getting some nice space. However, it's coming at a cost, and I think it will cost them this bottom tower. The wards were dropped earlier, so they're back to pushing the old-fashioned way, which is right clicks and cutting the wave where they can. Carry Puffs, he's got his Blink Dagger and a 4-star. He is actually really, really farmed. I didn't notice it and probably should have mentioned earlier. However, that is a great kill. Again, the Invoker hitting a very nice Sunstrike. The Ice Path on point. Shepherdheim in the area looking for Roshan Stacky. He's got his Blink Dagger up. He's farming quite nicely. I'm still not convinced on this skill build though. He must know something I don't. Crazy Blood in a little bit of trouble. Time walks out before Pengu could get anything off. Jaco pump fakes the Ice Path. Shepherdheim in the area with the flat cannon up and running. And he's going straight BKB. I would have liked to have seen an lifesteal item and an Ags. I feel like it's a very, very good build. So Notorious is just over halfway finished his Ags. 19 minutes in the game. Ideally you would like it finished by now. They do see him. I wonder if they make a move right now. Pengu has his Veil. D's. Tranks. Urn of Shadows. Tobes has an Arcane Boots. And also a Staff of Wizardry. So he's working towards 4-staff. 4-staff is just so value on a team that has a Clockwork. And the secret of Curry Puff's success has been revealed. He's farming woods. And he must have been farming woods like a madman. The wards are very, very good right now. Lincoln Sphere done on the Faceless Void. 20 minutes in. As I predicted, he's gone for the 8 strength rather than the attack speed, which is fair enough because you are going to build attack speed fairly naturally with the Faceless Void. You will look towards Butterfly and those kinds of items. A Diffusal Blade, maybe, after the Manta Staff. But here comes the push again. They're going to stun up, and there's the jump in. They're looking for the puck. The puck is just deleted. The hook shot now hits onto Tobes. The Shadow Shaman is in a world of hurt. One goes down. I don't see who it was. It was Earthshaker. He dies somehow. The Rocket Flare picks off the Shadow Shaman eventually. Crazy Blood manning up against the Gyrocopter. The Bat Rider full health on the backlines. Not doing much. The Ice Path clips just on the tip of D's. Raz is going to go after him. The Sunstrike will miss by a fraction. Shepherdheim, he's manning up. As I said, he's very tanky. Crazy Blood in the area again. He's going to right click. He's going to bash the 4-staff to the low ground. The time lock. He gets the kill. And Bat Rider really can't do much else with the Invoker split pushing top and an Agadim's finished. That was really the space that he needed, and you would have to say at this point in time, things are looking very, very good for Washed Up. Team Potential. The Void lives through the fight, gets a few kills. He's 2-1-6 now. The Invoker hits a few Sunstrikes. He's 2-4-7. His kill score is evening back out after it being 1-4-4. Looks like the Boots of Travel will be next for the notorious Invoker. And Curry Puffs is going to attempt this sizable Ancient stack. Dude. Armor. Attack speed. That's gnarly. Best of luck with that. The Gyrocopter is going to TP in. It looks like they'll take this as a team. Which is probably fair enough. That's a lot of Ancients. And at this stage of the game, it's quite worth. They know this is going on, though. Oh, the Invoker walked straight into it. They knew exactly where he was. This ward paying off dividends. Toast picks up the Raz Clockwork. And that's going to be 2 kills for the price of none. And that was not the fight Team Potential were looking for. And this could be a disastrous situation as they look down the mid lane. They could just push high ground here. They have level 2 Serpent Words. The Macropire will try and de-push the wave here, and it will clear the wave out. The wards doing damage. Roshan Stacker jumps in, gets lifted. Crazy Blood hits a 4-man chrono. They're stuck. There's no follow-up damage, though. Without the Invoker, the Echo Slam comes in late, and he just dies. Backdoor protection was on for a moment. It's back off now, and you have to think that this push is going to be successful. They're going to take at least the tower. Crazy Blood comes in, gets silenced. He's okay, though. He has some good regen. The Hex, the hook shot misses everything. Meanwhile, Deez comes in with a stolen Echo Slam, wipes out one of the heroes. Looked like the Faceless Void. Notorious manning up. He's capping some damage, though. Can he do it? He fights through it. He's slowed. He's good. And the buyback from Roshan Stacker is going to be there to try and save this Rax. They will save the Rax in the end. But only just. Not a convincing hold at all. With regards to the comments about Sheep at Home's name, I don't know. I was told it was Shep at Home, and then I was told it was Sheep at Home, and I've been calling him Sheep at Home, but today I've been calling him Shep at Home, so we're just going to go with Sheep at Home, and yeah, I think that's it. Because if we look at his profile picture, right, his profile picture is a sheep. So we're going to go with Sheep at Home. Hope everyone's okay with that. Good. This ward, the warding has been on point for Washed Up. They've had some very, very key, deep, critical wards. And the issue that Team Potential have is they don't really have a good good gem carrier at the moment to try and wrest back some of this map control. The Bat Rider is a strong vision hero. That's why he sees so much play in the pros. He gives you vision, he gives you initiation, which are often the 2 things you need most in a high-level, highly competitive game of Dota. And until someone can carry a gem, the Bat Rider will continue to give Washed Up superior vision. And okay. I missed it completely, but that's an Invoker doing Invoker things. It looked like a Tornado Meatball combination, which, under a lowly Shadow Shaman who is somewhat under-leveled, 6 levels behind the Invoker, yeah, it's not surprising that they kill him. But it's not going to deter the Dire. They're just walking down mid right now. The Tornado will hit on Sheep at Home. He will get hit by the Sunstrike. He's now half health. And he went damage instead of magic resist. I am sad.
Won't last long.
Oh, right now, Roshan Stacker, he's looking for it. He gets him with the tip. He blinks on the high ground. The Yules. And here comes Notorious. Oh, the Jukes from News! Oh, he's a god. And the Sunstrike's gonna miss as well. What a player.
Incoming.
That was incredible. Geez, with the plays, the Dream Coil's going to hit on two now. Raz, he's got his blade mail up. The Yules, Ice Path, stun, wards it down. Notorious drops the EMP and the Meatball. The Cogs interrupt the Batrider's stuff. Pangu is going to dodge the Sunstrike, but he didn't need to do that. The issue here for Notorious is that, well, he's fine. Roshan Stacker is going to try and juke it in the trees. Yeah, he gets the juke off. Very nice. Here comes... Whoa, Crazy Blood with the Lincoln's popped by Tobes. He's in the wrong neighbourhood, though. And they're going to march forward here. Chronosphere is up. If they can catch someone, this is going to be a great fight for the Radiant, but it doesn't look like they're going to. The phase boots on the Gyrocopter are very good. Notorious is moving in, though. He has the Tornado. He just needs a little bit of vision. No, it's too far. They're going to pull out. And a 4-staff now queued up for the Invoker. Very handy. I'm of the opinion that movement items are never bad. Especially a 4-staff. You know, you can 4-staff your allies, you can 4-staff yourself. It's pronounced "buy back at home." Birdie television. Good stuff. What? Notorious might be looking here. He can't know what's around, though. So it might be dangerous for him to try and initiate. He does have Roshan Stacker sitting right behind him. Crazy Blood's nearly got his Manta style finished. Looks like Washed Up are just going to take this top shrine. Look to gain map position. Notorious is just walking in, though. Like, that's not a great idea against a Batrider who is right on your ass. Oh, the 4-staff, he gets away. Pangu is in. Notorious is eating a lot of stuff right now. He's playing more like a Dragon Knight than an Invoker, and he is going to eat it. The dust and the rocket gets the kill. Roshan Stacker is in really deep. The Chronosphere onto 3 in the backlines. Macropire is also onto 3. That's a great Macropire. And that's actually going to get them a triple kill. Right now it's 4 for 1. A brilliant fight. And the Macropire does so much work. Oi, 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 indeed. Sherbet Holmes going to be the only person to survive there. And that's going to be Amanda style for Crazy Blood. I didn't see the setup, unfortunately. However, it was clear that the Void came in from the high ground, and with the
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
With the Dire pushing down in here into the low ground, the Chronosphere was just perfectly placed. The Macropire running across and collecting them all. And Macropire is a lot of damage. It always has been, especially after it's been buffed so many times. And it looks like another 4-staff is on the way. It's going to be Team 4-staff v Team Dagon. Oh, I hope. I hope they're by Dagons. Shep at home has a butterfly. Hell yeah. He's getting huge. His net worth is very, very high, and all I want to see now is a bit of a Scardy. Scardy action would be great.
Wow!
4-staffs everywhere. With Chronosphere coming off cooldown here, they could potentially take a fight very soon. It looks like they are going to look towards Roshan. The time for them just to go higher ground without any assistance is gone. The Rocket Flare will scout them out, so they're going to have to make a decision here on whether they force this or not. I'm not sure they want to force it with Echo Slam, Macropire, Chronosphere, and all the Invoker shit now back up online. An Invoker shit is the technical term for an Invoker combo. Now I just want to turn down the volume a little bit because I noticed it's still a little bit high. Oh boy. Crazy Blood, Manta finished. Looking at BKB now. Ooh, Roshan Stacker has been called out. This ward again It's the second time this ward has done work. And it's the second ward. The hook shot stuns out the Tobes on the sideline. The Invoker shit comes through. Meatball, Deafening Blast, Tornado. He's dead. It's 2 for 1 currently. The Cold Snap onto Tobes with 2 illusions hitting him. That's bad. Shepard Home gets a kill on the backlines. He's BKB'd, Golden Boy on the back. And now he's just going to have to figure out how he gets out of this. Because... no, he's fine. He's just going to walk it off. Crazy Blood's not going to trace him down. The Lincolns is popped. Can he Manta dodge the rocket? How good is he? He's fine. Let's see it. Manta dodge. RTZ. Manta dodge. Okay, he's just going to use the Lincolns. I still wanted to see a Manta dodge. What is Invoker doing? He has no mana. He has no nothing. What is he doing? He's fine. Satanic now for the Gyrocopter. See, had he had Mask of Madness, you deconstruct the Mask of Madness into Butterfly and Satanic. It's the new hotness. Coming to an Adjicari near you. The Pengu now has a Yules. His farm has kind of dropped off. He was near the top, and now he's kind of 4,000 behind the notorious Invoker. Invoker is a scaling, farming mid, though. Puck, not so much. However, with the 420 GPM talent, he can be. And this ward, I was talking about it last time. There was a ward placed here. They got the Invoker kill off on it. And this time, they got the Roshan stacker kill. Well, nearly killed. They got him low and really hampered his ability to cast his spells effectively in the fight. Because of that, they had a pretty good fight, but they lost the fight, which was probably even more concerning. With superior vision, a pick-off to start. Well, pretty much a pick-off to start. Okay, they're going to drop wards now and look towards Roshan. Sheep at Home is in the Roach Pit. The Sunstrike hits, they know. There's a Bat Rider lasso onto the Faceless Void, who's stunned, silenced, everything. The hook shot! Echo Slam onto 2. Damn, that's some damage. Macropire hits as well. The Faceless Void still hasn't casted a single spell. He's got the Puck, though, in his sights. The Puck blinks out of the Chronosphere. Where is the Invoker? The Invoker's on the back lines. He takes out 1, and Tobes is looking in a bit of trouble here. The Ice Path will hold them back. No, it won't. The Disarm knocks back the Gyrocopter. Ice Wall is there. It hits onto the Puck. Right now, the Invoker needs to leave. He's getting a bit low. He does have Invis ready to be cast. And... oh, the Sunstrike from downtown. That's a great kill by the Invoker, taking out Sheep at Home. Absolutely incredible. And that is a great fight. 3 for 3, but they take out the big net worth core. And damn, son. Roshan is pretty low. Pengu in the area. Tobes is coming. He is in support. The Dream Coil will interrupt rather Jayco's TP. And meanwhile, Invoker is scaling. Whoop. He could be about to kill this guy. Cold Snap, what a spell. And there's that bloody ward again. This is the 3rd time, and now they've worked it out. They've realised that, hey, they're placing wards on this high ground here, and every single time it's catching them out. You can see the game plan, right? The game plan is to catch out the Radiant before they get to the stairs, to know, okay, the Radiant is in this area looking to invade towards the Roshan pit. and Raz is going to deal with that nicely. So you can see the control, though, that the Radiant are looking to have over this kind of area of the river. The dark spot, though, is here in the background. So whether or not they can, you know, do something to initiate into that kind of area. Dagon finished on the puck. Hell yeah. Party time is nearly ready to commence. Tobes has an axe. Holy shit. He's actually relatively farmed. He's only died 5 times. He's got 5 kills as well. Gyrocopter working towards his Satanic. Nearly has it. Crazy Blood is going MKB. They clearly feel they need damage here. Tobes is going to drop the wards again, and they're going to go back and try again. The Rocket Flare scouts them out. Are we going to have another scuffle over the Roche? It looks like it. The Faceless Void got initiated on last time. If he gets a good initiation, I can't help but feel like it's going to be a very, very good thing. Tornado, EMP. Lincoln's popped. In comes Crazy Blood. He's going to pop the BKB. It's going to land onto Sheep at Home. He's dead to start the fight. Roshan is still alive. Tobes is bashed into the into oblivion in the Macropia. The stolen Chronosphere. Curry Puffs is up and down the hills. Pangu picks off Jaco on the back lines. The Aegis gets snatched by Curry Puffs, who just goes in, and he's going to die, maybe? The Hex. Pangu takes out the Invoker on the back line. Aegis is popped. It's currently 2 for 2. Curry Puffs with a great play. However, I think that, well, actually Raz gets caught by Tobes, and that's it. 3 for 2 in the end. I think, apart from the Invoker death, Team Potential are happy with that. They denied the Aegis. Crazy Blood's in a little bit of trouble. He's going to get lassoed. They're just going to burst the... Holy moly, they're just going to burst the Faceless Void. And that is bad news. Him getting picked off there is going to be at least a lane of racks. Roshan Stacker is in no place to do anything because it's only him and Jaco. The Macropire. Yep, there's the range barracks going down. Pangu blinks in, doesn't catch Roshan Stacker. Oop, the Ice Puff hits Curry Puffs. The stun onto the Rubik. In comes the Bat Rider. They're going to take washed up here. Curry Puffs, BKB's up, and in he goes. He 4-staffs away. He looks like he'll be fine. Here's Pangu into the party. 3-man Dream Coil and Silence. What a play there by the puck. The lasso now, and that's Roshan Stacker dead. Clockwork buys back to try and hold this, but really it's just crumbling for Team Potential right now. They've just got no answers. The Pangu puck is outplaying them all. The second lane goes down. In comes the Tornado. The Silence though onto the Invoker. He BKB's up. He's going to drop the Meatball. Completely face shift by the puck. The Sunstrike will hit the puck. However, his BKB is running down. He's very low. He gets back to the fountain. Roshan Stacker just explodes. Crazy Blood. It's time for you to start carrying, dude. It's 40 minutes in the game. You still have no items. He gets the puck kill. The bash. The handy bash. At the opportune moment, he has it on hotkey. Ladies and gentlemen. But that's 2 lanes down. MKB is now finished. However, this build is just... it's not good enough. Sheep at Home's going for the 4 flak cannon attacks. 15% cooldown reduction on the Bat Rider. Very nice. Notorious is in the area. He's going to cold snap. The BKB. Oh, the Sunstrike. What a player. 120 GPM for the Faceless Void. Well, I suppose 18-second cooldown for the Invoker. What else have we got here? Sheep at Home's moving up. He's now got the Satanic with, what is it, 25% base. Where's the Ags, Jaco? I want to see an Ags. I dare say the Faceless Void will go for the Time Walk cast range, because that's so good. That plus Blink Dagger is actually so good. You can initiate from literally a mile away. From literally out of space. Raz, he's been having a relatively quiet day. He has died a lot, and he's been struggling to find the way out of fights. He's been initiating quite nicely. His initiations have been good. He's been finding the right initiations, but then he's just died in the duration. He's hookshot it in and then pretty much died every single time. So, game is now hard. Roshan Stacker has an Aether Lens. Is he going the meme fissure range? Oh, he's comparing lengths with Jaco. That's excellent. Someone please clip that. Where Roshan Stacker and Jaco decided to compare lengths in the middle of a game. Great stuff.
Just got sent to the
It's like gym glass for teenagers. You know, when they're standing there and they're like, hey, check this out. And the other guy's like, hey, check this out. So that's a Hex, and the initiation comes, and well, that's Sheep at home. He's just killed somebody. The Faceless Void is going to die without casting Chronosphere. That is literally game losing. Notorious is getting shreked by the wards. He doesn't seem to care. No buyback. 4-staff out. And Notorious is in a bit of trouble. He's going to try and take it out. Nope, Sheep at home turns around and says, none of that. I will kill you all. And that is going to be Mega Creeps and GG. Constellation kill onto the Shadow Shaman. And there we go. That is game 1 all said and done. Washed Up take this. Team Potential, they had a chance and they just didn't quite take it in the end. I look forward to seeing you again shortly, guys, as we come back for game 2.